How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. I'm Sir Pfeffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table, and with me today is a phenomenal roster of creators. You should definitely make sure you go follow them, and if you want to get caught up on any of the 4 weekly streamed campaigns, you can head over to the YouTube, where we have all 7 seasons. Lots and lots and lots going on there, and you can get caught up on all of that. If you'd like to join a community, we are over on the Discord. You can find, I'll be putting the links in the chat for just a minute. Yeah, I think there's not much all to say, you know. Oh, happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. I hope everyone was safe and had fun, had a good time. Yeah, if Heine Falls is right around the corner. If you guys are interested in LARPing, there's a phenomenal LARP coming up. It is I believe the 11th to the 16th. And it's right around the corner. And I think there's still a few spots available. So, HeineFall.com, HeineFall.com. Let me throw it over to Pierce Ashwalker, aka Andy, aka Skadoosh, aka ValveMax.
Hey everybody, normal day, just chilling. Hope your Halloween was good. The trees say that it's good to be back. Yeah, I'm Andy, I'm ValveMax010, and I'm here to play Pierce Ashwalker, our trauma mutant blood hunter rogue. Also portraying the Lorax. But yeah, I feel bad because I showed up in chat. Nobody else had costumes. They were all like, I gotta go run a good costume. So I feel bad that I spurred this, but I also don't hate the results because they actually do all look so fantastic. And we came together with this like so quickly.
It's impressive.
Yeah. I'm always ready to throw the straw hat down.
Yeah, there you go. No, like actually, if any group was gonna be ready for this, it was this group. So I'm very thankful. Yeah, no, if you want to see more of me, please feel free to follow my TikTok, ValveMax010. I do little goofs and gags over there, and I'm excited to get back into downtown Rillis because I haven't been here in a minute. So I'll pass it over to Omega.
Hello, everyone. My name is Waldo. You can't see me. Because I'm wild. Okay.
Where'd it go?
Hi, I'm Waldo, aka CB, aka Omega. My pronouns are he and they. And I'm a professional actor and vocalist from the Midwest. Turned tabletop designer, gamer, all that jazz. Stack of all trades, master of like 3 of them. And today I am Solomon, who is our resident martyr of the end. Someone who has come into Woe and Oed with the explicit desire and God-given decree to kill a sovereign. So that's what he's gonna do. But you know, trials and tribulations come through with that as well. Even, you know, that one JC man had to walk around the city with a cross on his back before he died. So, hey. Hey, the burden is there. And here we are. But for now, we're just gonna
Words of Waldo.
For now, we pass it over to Kate.
Hey y'all, my name is Kate. You can find me at TheCloudyKate on my social media. I'm a cosplayer, a TTRPG player, obviously, and then a avid reader. I do a lot of performances at like fantasy and book balls all around the country. More recently coming up, I have what I can talk about is in February I will be in Arkansas for a 4th Wing inspired dragon weekend. And then in March I'll be in San Francisco for a like fairy realm ball night that's really cool. I'm making an undead like trickster of shocker that I'm making an undead character for that, right? Wow. You can find me cosplaying and doing all sorts of silly stuff everywhere. I am playing Dahlia, our undead Gloomstalker Ranger, but more importantly, she's got her buddy Sweet Pea, the toad. There we go. Thank you.
Always ready.
And you know what? She's here. She's here to vibe.
Okay. Dahlia.
Oh, we're going right into it. Okay. Gonna put my sushi order down and lock in.
Dahlia, you have
Here's
been
my bingo sheet.
traversing after the party, kind of keeping tabs and looking around, and you're just catching up to them as they get to the city of Rillis proper, when you watch Solomon confront two different pairs of guards. One of them being of a family you don't recognize, but their horns, whether they be natural or in their armor, decrees them as a family of tieflings with hellish ancestry. The other group of guards, they're cloaked in deep velvet purples and starry textures. Their eyes are almost predominantly purple. Like both of them both have all purple and then like white pupils. And it seems that the two groups of house guards, were arguing over the wreckage that had managed to float all the way here. Solomon steps forward and begins to share words. Go ahead and roll a perception check, Dahlia, as you kind of get closer, merge with the crowd a little bit.
Perception. Oh no, I'm so terrible at that.
You never say it out loud, even if you roll well, because later on you will get humbled.
Whatever will you do?
Wait, actually, hold on. Something got messed up because for some reason I only have a +3 to perception right now, and that's incorrect.
Yeah, usually you have a much higher perception.
Why did my passive perception go down to a 13? I'm gonna take a look at my character sheet real fast. When I was leveling up.
While you're doing that, you note that just to.
Well, I think I have a +15, so that should be.
I
a 26.
believe you have like a +15, +13, something like that. It's absurd.
Yeah.
It's been absurd for a while.
You're correct.
Let's go ahead.
A whole bunch of my class things got reset.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'll just keep going.
Okay. Go ahead and for now add a +13. It might be a +15, but I'm pretty sure
24.
That's roughly the ballpark I thought we might end up in. The two groups, the tiefling coded group kind of turns around and starts getting kind of vicious and in Solomon's face, who Solomon, for their part, continues to be that stalwart brick wall of calm and intensity kind of balanced together. And while he manages to de-escalate with the first group, who then walks away, the second group patronizes him in kind, showing just as vicious of colors, if not a different hue. Still navigating those waters with level-headedness, Solomon continues, I'm so sorry, Solomon continues to kind of wade those waters well, and soon they walk off and you can see the group begin to get back together and group back up as you catch up from behind.
She'll just kind of walk up behind Solomon. What's that about?
Nobles being nobles, even if their titles don't equate to the amount of gravitas they portray. And I'm sorry, because I did not get to write this down last time, so I'm gonna bust out the notebookiana right now. What were their names? What were their names again? And don't tell me for 10 seconds, please. Where's my Father, help! Do I not have a freaking? Oh my God!
My boy.
Okay, you can tell me, but I'm not going to remember completely. What are their names?
House Carta and House Krite.
Right. Okay. I knew it was C words.
Carta
and Krite.
Yeah. Krite are the kind of astral coded ones, and Carta are the fiendish coded ones, or devilish. I don't remember which one tieflings derive from.
Fiendish, infernal.
Fiendish, infernal. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll write that down because I know I'll come up to it later. Pierce, make a history check for me real quick.
Oh boy.
You leaned down and the green screen just cut out like half your head. Oh, now he's gone. Okay, there he's back.
Tree step. Tree stride.
28. Tree stride.
I cast fluff. 28.
Did I take tree stride?
Maybe.
You said Carter is astral, Krite is infernal?
Carta is infernal, Krite is astral, yes.
Thank you.
Pierce, you're able to inform the new folk to Rillis that Lady Orta Carta is in fact some kind of greater devil, and is not above body swapping, body snatching, presenting in many different forms outside of the house. You met them at one point as this beautiful half-orc, and then saw their true form later down a hallway. So there's almost this, it's not possession or a full body swap, but they will puppet somebody or create somebody, or you're not sure what the actual method is, generate a person and speak as them, through them in public settings. But the actual creature is this massive 18-foot curdled, twisted form. The other house you don't know as much about, but you know Lady Vivian Krite is the head of that house, and the two houses have very different approaches to how they navigate with the common folk. Both are cruelty, both are manipulation, both are heinous, but Krite is more subtle about it.
And Carter,
down.
sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say that.
Carter was the one who was trying to knuck a few buck. Krite is the one who was being patronizing.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Now, the two tyrant lords are not of either of these families. They're their own entities. Tyrant Lord Huerst, which we have an in with through Valentine.
Valentine, yeah.
And Tyrant Lord Uzak, who is the military tyrant. And then Tyrant Lord Huerst kind of shepherds the nobility, kind of keeps them in line.
O-Z-A-K?
U-Z-O-K.
Huff, I hate you.
I know, it's fair.
U-Z-O-K. And that's Uzak.
Uzak.
Name someone Todd for once. Good Bill.
You said Uzak is like more militant?
Yes. Is in charge of keeping all the nasty stuff out of Rillis. Like all the crazy stuff out in outer Rillis, you know. So it's but they're all, of course, directly in fear and in control of the Sovereign. The Sovereign put them there by threat of painful death or torture. So
Sovereign
it's all bad. From the top down, it's
the Sovereign
awful.
appointed them all.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
The city itself, Dahlia, is a pillar city and kind of a mega city. So you've got like a 30-foot high ceiling, which you know then leads to other buildings, and all of the buildings are stacked on top of each other all the way to the top. this is a multi-layered city, so you'll have these kind of spiral highways up and down throughout, kind of like ramps, just going.
Okay, and this
throughout.
is my first time ever being in Rillis proper, correct?
Yes, we can call it Inner
like,
Rillis.
Inner Rillis, I doubt I've been there before.
Yeah, it's pretty packed. Even, and from what you've heard, it's only been getting more packed over this past 50 years. It seems to be gently raining, and what that looks like is just small little waterfalls everywhere, just trickling on through.
Are we still like floating around right now?
No, you have left
walking?
the interim.
Okay.
Making your way to the last star.
The last star, not the Lone Star.
Not the Lone Star. That's something I saw on a shoe brand. It won't get out of my brain.
Yeah.
Okay. Then just to kind of pick it back up, Solomon walking as Dahlia catches up.
And
Carter and Crite, I believe their names are just more seeds to notate how they grow, gestate, perhaps to be plucked.
luck we shall. Where are we headed? I lost all of you. I had a bit of a mud moment. And she like shakes her head and just like dried mud flakes off. But maybe it's like getting re-wet because if it is raining and it just kind of hits you. Whew! Sweet Pea and I had a little bit of a grounding moment. Where are we headed?
The last star. It's safe, but you're gonna want to keep talks of tyrant houses and especially the and like I kind of just gestured to what would be the sky if there was a sky, to reference the sovereign to a minimum. We don't want to draw any kind of attention to ourselves, and I can understand what you were going for there. I really can. But until we're in more of a position to not get killed, maybe don't talk to those folks unless you have to. And Pierce will say that to Solomon. They're small potatoes. You don't have to worry about them.
You'd be surprised at what the small potato can do. How word travels whether we intervene or not. I will keep in mind that I do not understand. Sorry. I will understand. I will keep in mind that I do not understand the rules and regulations of Rillis in particular. But if there are, in our journey, reasons for us to still these potatoes, as you call them, then I will. If it all leads to the absolute destruction and annihilation, if that's a better word, of them.
I am right there with you. I just want to make sure we have that opportunity to do that. You know? It's kind of hard to do that with the city of the specters, lackeys hounding after us. Anyway, we'll get our chance. I'm aware of that. I'm sure you are. Let's just get somewhere where we can talk.
Are we meeting someone there?
We're checking on a few things. Particularly how the farm is doing.
Farm?
Yeah, potatoes.
I want Dahlia to make an insight check to see if she understands what he's talking about right now.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I have a solid 2 different answers for this.
That's a dirty 20, so yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like... Oh, go ahead.
Right, well... It's almost the harvest season, isn't it? Hive chat, I still feel sick from last week. Oh... Well, it's almost harvest. Shall we? Get a drink?
Pierce will nod and continue guiding the way towards the last star.
Okay. You round the corner in this packed route, and you're surprised when you see, you can see the last star inn. It's packed. It looks a lot of people going through. Looks normal. Past it, about 100 feet, the ceiling's been caved in. And you can see various types of construction going on all along these multi-citied buildings with a lot of, like, lowered rafters and pulleys and the like. Above it, due to the opening, you can see Gegrio cracks, crossbows, and quivers. Looks like it is for sale.
No figures.
Stepping towards the region, go ahead and everybody make perception checks as you kind of make your way down this long walk. This highway road, trafficked.
I've rolled 3 different dice, and I've rolled an 11 on all of them. So that is a 25 or 26. 3 different D20s, and I've rolled an 11 on all 3.
Perception, you said?
Yes.
26 as well.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You all note at least 4 different people, some construction workers, some leaning out of windows, one person specifically sitting on the outside seating of the Last Star Inn, all share a glance with each other before fading out of sight into the crowd, whether it be going inside, leaning back through a window, ducking over and lifting up some stuff and moving it out of sight, amongst the construction, amongst all those kind of suspended dollies. All noticing specifically Pierce.
Does it seem in a mistrusting way, in a, oh, this guy's back, or a, hey, what's up with that guy, weird way?
Guarded.
Yeah, was it? Yeah.
Is very guarded. I wouldn't say that you would be able to know for sure, but they all definitely looked at each other and then faded from view.
Yeah, but like in that look, was it like a waiting for someone to return, he's been spotted, bet operations a go move? Or was it a,
This guy's freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I look way different than I did when I left.
You do. I will say this. Those were all the 3 mentioned. Have no reason to be looking at each other. Making eye contact with each other. They're isolated different people. There's one person having a coffee, one person in a window across the street, and one person doing construction work. That screams stakeout.
Okay.
You both see that, right?
And I will say,
Fortunately.
I have returned Endbringer from weapon 4 weapon to like Steve weird form.
Okay.
That's just on my back right now. So I'm not just walking in with a big old weapon as well. But
Okay.
indeed, is there something we need to be aware of? Many things we seem to learn as we travel with you and Azalea.
Oh,
It sounded like accusatory, and it probably was like in the back of his mind.
Yeah.
But in the forefront, it was really, what do we need to know?
Right. Well, I mean, to keep things brief, I'm the reason this place seems to be so popular right now. That vodka that we found in the tunnels, that's mine. I made that. And I don't mean that as, like, metaphorical. I mean, I literally crafted that. It didn't exist here until me and Puff made it. It's his farm we're checking in on, and,
Oh, you literally mean potato farm?
yeah.
I thought
Which,
like an actual potato farm. I thought you were talking about like a metaphor for Spectre.
oh, no, those are... Oh, I see. Okay, no. Those are
Small
small
potatoes.
I'm
with
talking
the...
about actual potatoes right now.
And he speaks for the potatoes.
Hey, listen. I had to take some time. I just had to let them grow. All right, we're back to...
Shut the fuck up, Andy! That's it! You got one, you're done! You're done!
Choking my mustache hair.
I can't take you
It's
seriously.
really hard. I said this before we started. I was like, I'm gonna have to say things to you with a straight face and mean it and try to be spooky, and you're just gonna look at me like that.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess. Faf, would I have encountered vodka in the outer towns?
No.
It wouldn't.
So, but you do know of potatoes, and
No, I'm saying because what vodka existed way back. Right.
Right.
And so I know of vodka, but
There has been nothing but like sunflower wine and piss water within this place, within this realm, until Pierce was like, "What do you mean you don't have vodka?"
I thought.
These people expecting you. Is this aggressive, or just the king is back, considering this is your friend's place? What's the vibe, as the kids say?
I'm
Please
That
never
I'm
say
not
that
sure.
again.
Yeah, I am too old.
Evie is rubbing off on you. You need to.
Like,
Oh,
I don't know how other to say that sentence in a more concise
what are
way.
we walking into?
Thank you.
Well, I'm not sure. These people I've never seen before. I know that's not incredibly encouraging. I just know the owner here. He let us set up this farm in the basement for the exchange that we'd get him some money, and we are very clearly doing that. I'm a little concerned that they seem to recognize me, even though...
Lucas comes running
this.
out into the street. And also, Pierce, you did mention that you're very bandaged
Yeah, I'm
up
covered,
and concealing some of the mutations. Comes out into the street and like looks down the road until he spots you, Pierce, and goes, "Hey!" Just starts talking to someone else. Kind of keeping it casual as you guys kind of move forward, get a look around.
I start making my way towards him.
Okay.
Just play it cool. I'll see what's going on.
You guys kind of mosey up, still kind of in this crowded street, and as you guys are moving forward, he kind of nods and goes back into the Last Star Inn. Stepping into the Last Star Inn, you find a lute player who is suspended high above,
Oh, God.
kind of playing along, and
You're not a fan?
Gods.
and the place is booming, and you can see that they've taken down a few of the walls to the other buildings and seem to have bought up those buildings. You don't recognize almost any of the staff, but Lucas does kind of appear, and as you guys kind of come in, he goes and he looks over and goes over to a table with a card that says just reserved, and takes it and bows to your old and gestures to the old table. It seems like all the other the rest of the place has been refurbished and changed and built differently, except this one, which seems to be reserved and rustic.
How you doing, Lucas?
It's been some time. Hello.
It has.
Goes in for a hug.
Lucas ever strike me as the kind of person to hug?
You saved his life.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll cautiously... I won't, like, fully return it. I'll just give him, like, a pat on the back. And
You got much bigger.
yeah, don't worry about that. Listen,
Looks
clearly business
warily
has
to
been
your
good.
friends. Yes. Business has been quite well.
You don't have to worry about them. They're friends.
Well,
Friends.
buns and honey butter then, yes?
Vodka.
Vodka coming right up.
And buns and honey butter, please.
For you? Looks to Solomon.
That will suffice.
Starts yelling at people.
Dahlia, I will say, I don't think we've been around each other enough, all of us, but specifically Dahlia has seen when they're not in like a tower or things where there's a lot of privacy. You know that Solomon really doesn't eat much. Like
They're just Dahlia. Hey.
barely. Hey, let's go.
Hey.
More for me.
Honey butter on
This-
hot bread is brought. Go ahead.
Oh, when the vodka arrives, she looks at it. I have not had to drink in. Well, I don't know how long. You
Please.
are my new favorite. Sorry, Solomon. And just downs it.
You shouldn't make those decisions based. Okay.
You start down in the vodka. And
One just throws it back.
It's been a long time since you've had something with this much kick to it. Tastes like you're drinking diesel. It's just got that burn.
Yeah, it looks like it's closer to the earlier proofs before I dialed in.
No, that was fantastic. Oh, wow.
That's a much louder reaction than I expected to come from you.
You.
Yes, you all, the one who refuses to react, and that was elation. Tell me I'm wrong. As he grabs a glass and fills it up with some of the vodka.
I don't know how long I've been here, how long I've been like this. And it's a reminder of home. She cheerses.
Okay.
I'm happy to provide that for you. But and I'll like look around for Lucas to see if I can grab his attention.
He's like watching from across the way, and then
I'll like
starts making his way over.
friendly, yeah, like wave him over, and I'll keep appearances like I'm like being like really friendly and invite him to take a seat for a second. And okay,
We've been making
I'm
money
not gonna-
fist over foot.
I'm sure you have. I'm not gonna like asking this question, and I'm sure you're not gonna like answering it. The Scourery has been smuggling my vodka. Do you know anything about this?
We had to pay a little bit for some sideways looks here and there. And instead of giving up hard-earned money, we spared a few of the lesser bottles.
Okay. Sideways from who?
Well, actually, the Alliance. The Alliance are the other criminal faction within the city. The
allowance?
Alliance. Allance. Whereas the Scourery, the Denier family, Hitchcock, runs all smuggling and black market. The Alliance run illegal magic and do things for people with enough money, so mostly the nobility, that they're not allowed to be doing. There's more nuance than that the party does not know, because we haven't really interacted. We've only met one member of the Alliance, Querassier, or Query. Met,
Don't play with me with these names.
Short for Query.
The queef.
Querassier. Shortened to
The
Query.
queefas.
I'm sorry. I contributed.
And she
That's my bad.
And she was the liaison between the Alliance and House Krite. The Alliance, they were trying to buy things up. We're getting kind of pushy. And well, with Lady Kathleen gone to the wind and hadn't heard from you so long, we had to get a little more creative, and that's when Kipper came around and took over after Tops. Oh yeah, Tops died. The Weir Walker that was looking after the Weir lights. We're not sure, but put out word. Kipper came around, and he was one of the other people that your friend, who I assume is still alive, he mentioned that he might be sympathetic, and once they were in and Kipper noticed some of the troubles we were having with the Alliance, he offered to put me in contact with Hitchcock, and here we are. And business has been great. We've built, we've bought up most of the buildings. He like leans in. We managed to move all those piddle pops out of Gegory's basement. We were able to move
So that
those.
the construction isn't the result of an explosion?
The construction's the result of me.
Oh.
And I thought to myself, if I can knock in that wall, that ceiling, if I've already bought all the buildings, that's 2 floors of access right there. Because we're not placed next to the highway, the spiral way through, and that's always kind of hurt us. But now we've got about 8 buildings in hand.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's... I'll be honest, I was very certain that Gegory blew himself up.
No. He was a weird one. He was kind of, intense about certain things that I didn't fully understand, and when he passed...
He died too.
Oh, aye. Shortly after we bought up the place. I didn't do it, I swear. But anyway,
Insight check.
go ahead.
I would also like to, if I may.
Go ahead.
I was going to say as well. Sorry, this is the perfect
You're
time to say. While this is happening, was sizing him up just to see or listen for any other discrepancies, but it's also just watching everywhere else to see who's looking, etc. Now that this VIP table is suddenly being used, like, so I'm not focusing on him as much as focusing outwardly.
Yeah. It is also in like a shady corner. It's not this big on display thing. It's this kind of corner away from most of the windows that just never got refurbished and has a little reserve sign on it.
Okay.
It's less showy.
Still just want to just make sure that no one's creeping up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the
back
honey
to the
butter is
wall,
baller.
front to the door.
Hell yeah.
23 insight check. Did this
23
guy kill
insight
that man?
check. This guy did not
12.
kill that man, but he does know more about his death that he's not giving on. With a 23, I would say that it's possible either he or the Scoury did it. Or he had the Scoury do it, or the Scoury took their own initiative to do it. You're not sure. Pierce, you're a bit distracted by the 200 platinum that is slid across the seat to you.
I grab that, feeling the weight of it, and I just kind of like
It jingles like platinum.
I pocket that, and I will give him a nod.
Jameson's here too, by the way. My brother that was in plea.
Oh,
Yeah, he's helping with the books and the construction.
Oh my god,
We both went up.
Plea.
Why? Had a brother down there. He was working with various smugglings with people outside the Scoury, so he got a lot of his people got whacked, and Pierce here and his friends managed to set up a nice little side deal where we were getting vodka smuggled out through there. So once that all went tits up, we just started focusing on selling to the nobles.
So they were in plea before
No,
Dahlia
not
and
recent.
Solomon were there.
Not recent. Oh, well.
Okay.
Not there anymore.
No, he's upstairs. He still talks about you all the time, Pierce. Yeah, frankly, he won't shut up.
Hey, listen, I'm not worth talking about.
Come now.
So
He's like, won't have it, and he pours out all the shots. Raises a toast.
Sir will pick up the shot glass.
Sir.
Yes.
Looks to Solomon.
What is this? We didn't do like a
To fallen foes and found friends.
Knocks it back.
The shot will go into the side mouth instead of the normal.
He
mouth.
like leans in to like take a closer look at you, and then looks to Dahlia, and then says nothing, and goes, "I don't know what's going on here, but there's a lot. There's a lot of it."
She'll just, when he looks at her,
Just keep it coming, all right?
Of course, boss. And
You
he
note
says,
that it's a small thing. Yes, he doesn't really do the participation stuff, but Solomon didn't really toast to the fallen foes. He's never enjoyed the battle. He's never, that's not what this is about. So he'll toast in their honor, but not necessarily fighting them, not trying to take out more than needs to be taken out. So this looks over to Pierce, sir, who he realizes was the one who took that shot. what else here? We meet this Jameson person. Is this someone that's going to assist?
Honestly, I'm still a little unnerved at the fact that people want to skulk around, keep eyes on me. I'm not 100% certain or satisfied with what he's saying, but I can't put my finger on it.
Well, he was lying about not being involved with killing that other man. I have no idea what's going on, but...
How do you mean? Like in what?
Did you not see the way his eye twitched? He looked around.
I'm not good at that.
Oh, yes, he was completely... I mean, he probably didn't do it himself. Quite frankly, he doesn't seem like the type to be able to.
Did he walk away?
No, he's right here.
Oh, I thought he walked away.
I thought he walked away.
He can have walked away. But it was just I was
Wouldn't
gonna
he
have him
say
walk
this
away.
in front of him?
Oh, okay. Then he's walked away. He was sitting there like, oh, I'm gonna die. This is how I die.
No, I thought he went to go get his brother.
I
Yeah,
watched
no,
you start to react, Fef. Kudos to you getting in that. But I was like, wait, hold on.
He would have scampered away. Keep him coming.
I
and
thought
that
he
sort
went
of
to
like-
go get the brother.
It did sound like I was winding towards that, so I could see how you got there for sure. So, he's currently upstairs, and you can kind of see him on that second level, which has that kind of inner decking, if that makes sense. Like it's hollow in the middle. And you can see him whispering to a few people as he goes here and there. And as you're kind of expressing that, you kind of lean back casually to look up Dahlia, and he says something to somebody, and the person unclicks their crossbow and takes the tension out of it and puts it back at ease and walks back into another room.
Yes, so he was completely lying about not having that other man killed. Either he hired someone to do it, or he didn't stop it from happening. Whatever that means. I have no idea who any of these people are. Also, I think we are safe here, as much as we can be. Be on your guard, but I don't think they will attack us. And if you don't like the attention, I can do that little seeming thing to make you seem like someone else once we leave. Make it harder to follow.
You don't have to waste your resources on me. I'll be all right. I just gotta cover up more.
Well, if they're going to follow us and track us, if that's not something we want.
Do we all want to switch it up then?
These people are just for my records, these people are unaffiliated with Kathleen and everything there, or
They've met her once. She set
so
up
they're
a small
not
base of
involved with.
operation. These people I don't know. The only people that I've met are Lucas and Jameson.
Lady Kathleen
as-
stayed here as a brief base of operations before moving out once they had better setup. Once they had
But
better
as a
options.
whole, they're not part of whatever she has going on. So it's
No.
probably best to keep our mouths shut here. As much as you might be king to these folks for bringing them
I wouldn't say that.
better alcohol, secrets can be bought and sold, especially in a town as dire as this one. That's why I don't like cities.
Can I spot the guy with the crossbow?
He's got the crossbow kind of hanging off the belt now. And he's kind of sitting on a stool, just kind of watching over the place as a whole. Seems to be a half orc.
If at any point he talks to someone, maybe another person keeping watch, I want to know what he says.
Okay.
Because I have the observant feat and I can read lips.
Yo!
Got you. Got you. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm just keeping pace on that while waiting for Jameson to come down.
Trying to figure out how to phrase this. Most of the people in Realist aren't like human. It's all shapes and sizes and things, correct? Or
Yeah, I'd say we're looking at maybe a third to approaching half human.
okay.
But it's a pretty even spread. Like it's a lot of. I realize I'm saying contradicting things.
You mentioned that how Carta is also like connected to like infernal stuff. So like tieflings, ASMR, like other like are those usual around? I'm just getting more understanding of
Sure.
Rilla's background.
Definitely tieflings and ASMR, and not all tieflings are with Carta at all. But
Gotcha.
it's a specific family of tieflings that are in power over there, and what they will do is when people are brought into the fold, if they're not tieflings, they will screw horns into their skulls.
Okay.
Hot.
Okay.
I mean,
They are fiends. Okay. I just want to, in my time of like looking out and things, I think Solomon's kind of like taking stock of like the usual. So when something is unusual, he knows why it's unusual, you know? So like with the people that we're with now, just like catching any like discrepancies or differences that might need to know about. Especially he doesn't have it on right now, which is important, but with his lantern, that can also be a revealing part. So he's just keeping things. He don't know this place, and there's a lot of. This is not his thing. He was a knight. He was not the shady one in the den of debauchery.
Right.
You know. So this
I
is
don't do bar crawls.
no. I don't. I do not.
The halfling that is Lucas reappears, and the half-orc guard, clearly to you, Pierce, looks up and goes, "Everything all right?" And looking away from you, you can just catch Lucas saying, "All's well," before quickly moving down, and you can see he says a few more things to a few waiters and the like, and you can see that big open area in the kitchen. Sorry, not the kitchen, but the big open bar in the middle that kind of wraps around. Spend some time over there. Have any of you seen Lucas? Sorry, Lucas. Have any of you seen Jameson? When did he go? Okay. Comes back to the table with a map and a couple of other items, including 2 pots of greater healing. Hands those down, as well as +1 knives, 1 for each, including Azalea. Kind of hands those over before unwrapping the map, and points out to you, Pierce, where the piddle pops are stashed. Also points out to you where the scoury is, various entrances into the underground, as well as where the 2 main houses, Krite and Karta, reside. At least they own many buildings throughout the city, but some of the more important ones of where they like stay, where they sleep, etc. And finally, the two in-city mansions, one belonging to Tyrant Lord Huerst, the other one belonging to Uzak.
It was good.
Uh-huh.
It was very good.
Thanks. Took some time, but I figured you'd want the information whenever you came back around. And the money, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any idea of what you're going to want to do with these piddle pups?
I've got some ideas floating around. Don't get into trouble.
Trouble keeps finding me, and I keep finding ways to dodge it, squish it, twist it.
That wasn't a suggestion.
Right? Anything else? Looks to the rest of the party.
I'll give the others a glance and see if they want to prod them a little bit more or just finish their drinks and bounce.
I have no idea what I could even prod this man for, so I think Dolly is just enjoying the vodka and keeps having to like push Sweet Pea away from it. Like,
I did Google whether or not frogs can consume vodka. Turns out they cannot.
Screaming!
They super cannot. Oh no.
Kate froze
Oh no.
because of the vodka.
What about you, Solomon? Is there anything additional you would like here? Basically, this is a point of operation potentially.
Yeah, and I think he's realizing he's putting that together, but I think it's not to be like, you know, in this area he's boss, but I think he really is letting Pierce like, oh,
There you are.
Those technical difficulties.
Oh.
hello.
Oh.
Hello.
yeah.
Check your bingo cards.
Yeah, just saying that. I think he's really
Hi.
letting
Hello?
Pierce.
No?
Oh, yes. Hello. Hi.
There you are.
There you are.
There
My
you go.
internet connection is unstable.
You're
Sorry.
good. It's bouncing back. Solomon, go ahead and finish what
Anyway.
you were saying.
No worries. I was just saying
Great.
that I
Love
think
it.
I think he's letting Pierce take command with the way this part of the operation is moving. Because again, this is not his domain. He doesn't really know the ins and outs of subterfuge and being, you know, sneaky and all that stuff. When it comes to Lady Kathleen and that work, that makes sense. He was a knight. He understands, you know, taking the chess, you know, he understands those things. But this can take the forefront with this, and I'll be a swing of an axe if I need to.
Sure thing. Yeah, so Sweet Pea cannot consume vodka. Turns out not great for frogs.
Again, not a real
True.
frog.
This is true. Oh no. You know what?
Also,
let's grab our
mine.
first break right there so that we can iron it out. We'll be back, chat. Woo. And we're back. A little bit of time passes. You do realize that you're in as safe as you can be right now, within the city, within the tavern. There's so many people. There's so many people. It's so crowded here. That it's a little overwhelming. At one point, Lucas takes the party downstairs, and you meet Kipper, who has kind of that sailor's hat and honeycomb pipe as he kind of whistles through his teeth, and you can see the various weir lights that float over this small field of potatoes indoors. As he whistles, the weir lights kind of grow brighter and shift, and you can see the growth, and in another room you can see the distilling process. Kipper turns to Lucas and goes, "Yes, come along. Oh, hello there. I think I recognize one of yous. How are you? I'm Kipper. I have a pipe. Much cooler pipe than our boy Kipper, though. How are you?"
I think Pierce is just kind of like taking a gander at everything this small idea became. And he's wishing that Puff was here to see it. Because I think he'd be really happy, and this would be like a little slice of his home. But he'll just kind of like push that aside and go, I'm good. Good. How are the yields?
Oh, they've been growing faster than we have any right to be. Something in this dirt. Something's in the light. We have about a weekly turnover process.
In the
Yes, it's really just the process of these arcane lights you see above me, growing at quite an unusual pace.
Okay.
This is giving like weed, just like. And there goes
Breaking
my internet.
Bad.
Oh
you're
no, we had.
Oh,
you for
I'm
that
here.
part.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this is giving like underground guy growing weed in his basement.
It is like a aquaponics, but magical and not science, kind of situation. But we gotta be secretive. Can't be letting everybody get our recipes, as it were.
Well,
And we've all been making
You
money
are
fist
doing-
over foot. Oh,
you are doing fantastic work.
oh,
Everything else that they have out there, piss shit. I haven't had a good drink in a very long time.
I see.
Thank
well,
you.
happy to help. And of course, if you need anything on behalf of teleportation within the city, I'm your guy.
Teleport. We can teleport in here.
In the
Oh,
city,
that's-
yes.
That's you then.
Oh.
Okay. Well, this is a little bit of a
Sweet.
development. We had previously, and I'm gonna glance around to see if there's anybody else of note, kind of down in this area.
You can see one guy over by the distillery. You don't recognize him.
Okay, then I'm gonna kind of huddle close to Solomon and Dahlia and just kind of go. At a previous point, me and Azalea and Puff, we managed to, well, do you remember that prison they were complaining about getting destroyed?
Dahlia, that's where the vampire that you know was set free.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, that was us.
Oh.
More specifically, that was Obi. And I'll kind of like shake my left arm, where the dog is kind of submerged in the mark. Inside, they had a whole teleportation circle gambit throughout the city that they were using to go from place to place, and we kind of took that. Didn't really have any way to utilize it, but it turns out somebody found a way. So I guess we did that too, by accident.
They've had to rebuild much, and they haven't been able to tie up many loose ends given how isolated those locations are.
I assume you've kept everything.
I had a couple good weeks of real good camera and tech.
Good.
And now it's just, oh boy.
Oh. Why don't
okay.
why don't you take a crack at restarting your computer real quick?
I might do that.
Yeah,
You
no
guys
worries.
have fun.
Just hop right back on
Great.
in when you're ready.
Great. Ugh.
It's okay. You guys want to play rock paper scissors? Kate restarts your computer.
Let's continue and hope for the best.
Gotcha. Yeah, essentially we got that teleportation system, grid, map, whatever. And looks like Kipper found his way to it. Well, Kipper and his associates, I'd assume.
Where people notice when stuff goes missing like that. When there's a vacuum, especially in this city, can't let anything go to waste. Aggressively putting all of your pictures in the right place as we talk. Solomon. You do learn that a fair amount of the people who were watching you on the way in were on the payroll of Lucas. There we go.
So they were around before. Or they're being paid now.
They're being paid now. Yeah. Lucas has entrenched himself with the Scoury. Because he was getting kind of moved in on by Alliance.
Right.
Because the vodka be making money.
Okay. Well, I mean, that answers that question. I mean, I was worried that, like, they were just smuggling it to smuggle it without, like, going through the proper channels. But if they're getting paid in part by vodka, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a
clearly
decision that
getting
was
a cut of
made
it.
for you while you were
Yeah.
away. How does that sit with Pierce and or Sir?
I think for Pierce, he's not, like, upset because how in the world would Lucas have been able to inform him? With Sir, I feel like there's, like, a slight annoyance there, but, like, looking at it, this is a good opportunity because now the Scoury, while not directly, are kind of like working for something he made.
Mm-hmm.
So he can probably take advantage of that if the need arises, and there's very likely a need that will arise.
There's a dual nature because it's that, and now you have another tool in your belt. But
Yeah.
they also have that kind of knowledge about at least Lucas, and Lucas has a lot of knowledge in general. It's a you feel somewhat exposed from that angle, and you also see the use of that angle, so maybe looking in on the Scoury and getting a closer look at how that all works, what is really going on, get some context, might help at some point to check in on. You do know one location through Puff to get to it.
Yeah. And now a few, thanks to the map that Lucas gave me.
Yeah.
So I think my question, which is also Solomon's question, because something I as a player accept is that because I came in late, I don't have all of the dots and where these dots connect. So there's a disconnect because of that.
Sure.
But with what I've been hearing now in the Scoury and the Alliance and whoever this group is, the farm, and one, how are they, if at all, connected to the nobility? And or what are these groups doing ultimately to fight the sovereign?
So the
'Cause
Scoury,
that's what he's not hearing right now.
yeah, the Scoury
It's like the
hates
black
the
market.
nobility. Yep,
Yeah.
hates the nobility. Alliance is willing to work with them as long as they stay to a degree in control of themselves, if they have a certain amount of freedom. They're not necessarily,
magic.
yeah, they're not neither are necessarily like directed at the cause of overthrowing the sovereign.
Sorry, I'm muted. God dang it, that's a bingo. I saw it and I didn't think it was gonna happen. Yes, none of them are necessarily like we are the ones trying to fight.
Right,
but
that's more Lady
seems
Kathleen.
Like, yeah, it seems like getting close with these groups, whichever one we deem is less, to potentially overthrow the nobility, and then thus will help.
Hey. Okay.
Hi, wow, holy overexposure, Batman.
It'd be like that sometimes. We're talking about how neither Alliance nor the Scoury are really on the same page as the party or Lady Kathleen about overthrowing the sovereign. They are just criminal organizations that are in it for the quime.
Yeah. Okay. Like, I, as a player as well, understand that the world still got to exist, even though there's a big threat. Look at every day.
Sure.
We got to keep going and do our own whatever. Solomon cannot be bothered with everything. That's like she's listening. That's why he's not saying much, because he doesn't have anything to add. But as he hears about more organizations, Pierce, you would see that there's a level of, so what exactly are we doing here? But it has not been said out loud. He's just listening and watching.
Pierce would clock it, and Pierce would like kind of understand. Sir probably more so would understand like the how does this help us, but I think if there are more bodies to throw at this cause, Pierce wants to get them. So like that's where also now that he's aware of this teleportation connection, this will be a huge boon in general just for mobility through the city. This is going to like benefit escapes for us, benefit getting to places quickly,
Moving forces.
moving forces, being able to transport large amount of goods. Basically, the Scoury was doing this by hand for a long time, and now that they have this, their efficiency is only going up. So I think that if we work in tandem with that, this is going to work in a massive favor for us. I
As an
don't know how
aside.
well. Oh yeah.
As an aside, we can now teleport outside city grounds for some reason.
What?
We can teleport around in Outer Rillis now. That's a new
No.
development.
We shouldn't
did
do
that,
that.
and you should not do that big bunny thing.
The hair seems to be
Bad.
gone.
Glance at Solomon.
As of the past couple of days.
It's a singular being, I'm
An
understanding.
eldritch horror. Kind of bunny shaped.
Oh, we've seen it.
Oh. What did you do? Did you kill it?
I sent it to where death can touch them once again.
Hi. I'm Kipper. And you are wholly terrifying.
I'm Solomon, and I think he clasps hand
No, strong.
with where the mark is. Which means anyone who touches mark sees vision.
Oh fuck!
Oh!
Okay. Yeah. A brief passing over his eyes. Kipper just. He's trying to let go of your hand.
Let go. Gauntlet
I said
hand.
my name was Kipper. It's Ted. It's Ted. It's Ted. I'll just be over. I'm just gonna.
NPC with a T name.
Damn it. Damn it.
Got him.
When that happens, I will just kneel down and cast Foodcraft on a few of the like seeds to help them bloom a little bit
Hell yeah.
brighter and bigger.
Just
As a little apology for whatever the hell Solomon just did.
Lucas is gonna turn and go. Was that nature magic? Was that druidcraft?
Yes. I've known that one for a while.
So, you should know, there's been a new murmur throughout the aristocracy. They're looking for people with nature magic. Which, from what I understand, was an impossibility. You have all been very busy.
Nature magic doesn't come from some connection with the land. It does, but I also studied it in another life.
Cool. I'd keep
Balance of
that
life,
close
yeah.
to the chest.
It's not nature, it's just science.
I don't know if people are gonna care.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you are doing fantastic work here. She'll slap him on the back.
Oh, thank you. Lucas goes, yeah, it's been good. It's been real good. And the nobility seem to like us in that they buy our whiskey. Sorry, our vodka.
You've whiskey.
No.
That's a whole other game.
Oh no. Yeah, the vodka. They love it. They love it, and they're buying almost every bottle. And they had a few people over to look around and see what's what. And I was scarce that day, but had someone else kind of impersonating me, and they sifted their mind and didn't find out the ruse. The only one who knows about our friend, the lady, and those various ventures. And of course, Jameson kind of looks up. Who's out and about right now? Sorry.
Do you know where he is?
Something about getting a horse fitted.
That's not like a euphemism or something. Like that's like a
He's
second.
running errands.
I don't know why picturing a
Not
horse
one I'm aware of.
in Bow and Owen feels wrong. So I was like, a
Fair enough.
horse.
There's horses here?
Yeah.
There's one. There's one at least.
A singular horse.
Okay. Keep me posted with how he's doing, and I'll gesture over to Kipper, who's still kind of like backing away.
Repacking his pipe and looking around nervously. Though he seems pretty excited about the freshly grown potatoes, and he starts digging them up and passing them over to the distillers before. To 18 months, thank you, Kate. With Prime, I feel the love. And goes about planting more. Kind of looks up at you guys nervously, especially Solomon.
We got a lot to think about. That staying out of trouble bit, that goes for Jameson too.
Jameson's had enough trouble for a lifetime. He'll be keeping his nose down for certain. Surprised he was able to brave the outside. He has not been going out into the city of late.
That's what I'm worried about.
I'm sure he's fine. Though I'll send a runner after him.
Keep it quiet.
Why? I have to keep everything fucking quiet.
I'll set, and I'll look at the other two.
He.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm still not exactly. I mean, you got your money. We got 2 healing potions. Who do we want to give those to? Solomon, you take one.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you need. Please.
Solomon, you take one.
Please.
Solomon.
Okay.
Greater
And then-
healing, you said?
Yeah. And then we have another one. Andy, do you or Drak get in the middle? You guys both kind of.
I kind of stick to the back, but
Okay.
still somehow I get bitch slapped a lot.
Do we want to save it for Drak?
I think that's fair.
Okay, so let's just make a note.
Well, yeah, we can save it for Jack, and then when they get back, we can be like, "Oh, yeah, no, I don't need this. Take it," and they can say that if that's what their decision is.
Fev,
And we
how
all
can
get
I
a +1 knife.
how can I sleight of hand this into one of their pockets?
You have to beat their passive perception, make a sleight of hand. Well, you pick one. You got to beat their passive perception.
Dahlia.
Oh, terrible choice.
I know.
They both have really high passive perceptions.
Beat my
10.
25. Yeah.
I can't.
At one point,
I think the hand just goes out. She's not even looking, just and squeezes.
there's just the moment where you're talking and you just see a little hand with the pot and you grab it.
Solomon, you need that more than I do.
Fine.
Forget, I go down, I come back up.
I do as well.
You go down easier than I do.
Don't.
Like, do you want to
I was
test
the
this
last
theory?
to get that.
I saw every gear turning.
I was the last to get that. Oh no.
I saw the mouth open, close, open again. Oh.
Potion, pocket it. Jesus. Hate.
Azalea turns to the party. Well, I could go look into the Scoury, or maybe I could go look into some of the nobles. The nobles? Is there
Oh my god.
a place I could put my time? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Drac. It was garbage. I tried. I can't really do the Drakonics' accent justice.
His is
It's so good. It's so
genuine.
pretty.
It's real.
It's so
Well,
pretty.
yeah, that's the thing is it's real.
The cracked house. They intrigue me. The cottages seem brutish. I can deal with beer brutish.
Right.
Crite is something else.
Do you want to follow up on that, or shall I?
If we are doing, and it looks to Pierce, other things, you check and
Let's establish where you're going, where all of you are going, and then I'll do the
be
other.
so real. I don't know.
This is
You've got options.
this was my big stop.
Looks
that I
to
had
looks to
planned.
Pierce. Where to next?
Would you like some suggestions?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you've got
Thank
the poisoner who had his name was Arnile, who had some knowledge of the world tree passed down to him by his grandma. You've got a Lance that you could try to follow up with. You've got the Scoury that you could go investigate and see what's going on there. You could go to the Crite or Carta household and get some information there. You could look in on these various teleportation networks that you took from Tyrant Lord Huerst. There is the Fey Menagerie or Mausoleum that Tyrant Lord Huerst is on the down low creating. You could go in and learn more about Tyrant Lord Uzak. That's probably the most risky business.
So right now, we came to Rillis. We were walking to Rillis. Our goal was to find Lady Kathleen.
You found Lady Kathleen.
Once we found
did.
Lady Kathleen, yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Like once we
Yeah.
found Lady Kathleen, where does it seem like the party is intending to go?
The party is trying to get their ducks in
next.
order to cripple the sovereign.
Gotcha.
So, however the party chooses
Take down the
to
tyrant.
take down, to cripple the tyrant, cripple the sovereign.
The houses
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
lords.
yeah. This is
gotcha. Okay.
the public-facing point of power. You also want to find out. You did find out that the castle floats, and it's
Yes.
somewhere
We
past
talked
the
about
ocean.
we talked about the ocean as well.
So we could head out if we wanted to, and kind of get more eyes on that.
Because a part of me is like, we know that Valentine's working with not working with, but trying to get the noble angle started.
Yeah.
Started that. So unless there is like a pressing, like, ooh, maybe this Fey Menagerie or going to Ozak again, which sounds like a bad idea. It feels like the next thing is to head towards the ocean, but I don't want to be the one to be like, that's where we're going. That's what Solomon's like, all right, when do we head out? He's also a military guy. He's ready to get the mission and go.
Dolly is also itching to get out of the city as fast as possible. But I mean, we that's her. We made your stop. We got your money. We got some supplies. We do
You got
want
some good
to.
info too.
We got really good info. We do want to cripple the tyrant lords. So if we could either maybe try and take some of them down, either by force or start planting seeds of.
Ooh, I've got a suggestion.
I mean,
Thing.
Tensions are already high. They've been high since the very start. But yeah, go ahead.
Valentine is going to try to start an inner war or weaken the nobility so that when given the go-ahead by the party, factions will fight and they will, turn in against each other and stuff like that, which means there's a window where there is technically unsuspecting nobility at play. That window, it will close soon. So you could take, and this again, please don't take as a suggestion, just laying out some options. You could take, and you could go to the Scoury and look in on these teleportation circles that have been stolen to see if you can find this Fey menagerie without having to go through the nobility directly.
And what is at this Fey menagerie?
Potentially information about the world tree.
The world tree.
Whether it be staff or full tree. We know that Wowen Oed was a member. Was Fey, member of the Hederic Fen Shercross, came to this land, bound and merged with this tree. And that was kind of the lead there.
Okay.
Got it. So I think maybe we should try and do that because that could give us a one-up on big game stuff.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that helps me understand the layout in a way as well. Yeah, we had Scoury because that's gonna be the second question. And it sounds like Scoury is it? I don't think we try to get in bed with both Scoury and Alonce, correct?
They don't like each other very much.
Exactly. So yeah, we do one. If we're going positive rep in one, we're going negative rep in the other. So if we go towards Scoury to figure out teleportation circle stuff, and that gets us to the Fae, it does mean Alonce most likely is no longer a thing. And that's more of a Pierce question. Is Pierce okay with that? Because he has the connection in that world, not us.
And I think Pierce, knowing that Alonce is willing to work with the Tyrant Lords, I wouldn't want to risk that connection whatsoever, because the second I feel like we'd be having to save face the entire time, having to lie about our ulterior motives potentially, because some of them might just be like, oh yeah, you can help us with what these guys are doing, and it's like, no, we can't. So yeah, I'd want to stick with the Scoury just because if we're fighting the tyrants in the big houses, more than likely we're going to be going up against Alonce anyway, eventually, because Alonce may get hired by the Tyrant Lords to fight for money.
Maybe cripple them.
Potentially.
There's also the Pale Comet. And oh shoot, I had another one in the pocket. That was
more like the Fail Comet. Because that's not my boy.
Shoot, what was the other thing I had it in hand?
You guys are dropping so much lore, and I'm sitting here like do.
I'm sorry.
No, I love it.
This is me.
CB seems to understand it.
Not the mid-sentence cutaway.
CB seems to understand what's happening. And I'm so glad.
I'm trying. I'm definitely trying to get it. It's a lot to try to parse together. But I am excited.
Yeah. Where did my music go? Oh, there you are.
So, Scoury gets us to teleportation circles. We use teleportation circles to get to Fae, or
inspect them.
Yeah, we start seeing which route might be attached to the Fae.
Attached to the Fae. Great work. Then that sounds like the route. And because the Scoury is black market stuff, they might also have interesting things, fun, explosive, whatever.
Yeah. Some equipment or something that we can have.
You do also have a litany of explosives at your disposal with the piddle pops.
Yep.
Okay. Well, do you want to go through Kipper, or do you want to go to the various routes that you know for the Scoury? How do you want to go about this?
You take lead, Andy.
Okay. I think it might be good to have Kipper get back on, like, comfortable terms with Solomon, and spending a little bit more time with him might help with that. So Pierce would, like, ask Kipper, how to get best in touch with, well, not how to get best in touch with, but how to best access Scoury, in a way that doesn't look like we're trying to invade it. A mustache hairs.
Yeah, all right. Well, I can arrange an introduction or something of the like. Take you down.
I think that would be helpful.
All right. I'm gonna need a replacement. Oh, yeah, that'll be handled. Thank you. All right. Throws on his overcoat. I've got my rounds to make, and then we'll head on down. Come on. He steps out, starts whistling. A couple of the weir lights float along behind him as he makes his way out into the city. Kind of turns up his collar, hunches down the hat, and starts whistling. So starts walking along, and as he whistles and walks, you can see the various weir lights and the lampposts all getting fresh life. As he continues on the way, everyone roll a D100 as we make our way through the city.
No.
As we make our way through the city, can I cast Pass Without a Trace on us?
Yes.
Great. I don't know if that does anything, but stick close.
Yep.
63.
35.
33.
Okay. Along your way, you round a corner. Let me see. And a strange flock seems to have either gotten into the city or have broken out of some kind of enclosure or something of the like, as these flying, gliding more than anything else. Crap. What are they called? Fuck. They're the flat boys that kind of swim through the water, look like
Manta rays?
Manta rays, thank you. A
The
group
flat
of strange.
boys.
I was stuck on manatees.
Flat boys.
A flock
Boy.
of manta rays seem to be clogging up this area, and people are like, what are they? Are they bats? What's happening? You know, and the various guards all kind of start coming out of their various townhouses and barracks and start trying to catch these things. They're about 4 feet by 3 feet. And they just glide slowly through the air, and they're easily like rolled up and captured. In the distraction, Kipper goes, "All right, come to me, come close," and he's gonna step into an alleyway, before kind of going down these little stairs on the side and getting under one of these buildings. And you think it's like going down into like a lower floor bar or something like that, but it's not. It's just this open crawl space. And you see as he goes prone and slowly shimmies his way under the building with his feet disappearing, or rather his boots kind of sticking out. And then with one foot go, "Hey man, come in. We're going under."
My back. I'm old. Wait. What do you mean we're crawling right now?
It'll just be for a minute.
All right. No, doesn't even question it. Hands and knees. Crawls through.
Yep.
You have to go full prone to climb
Wow.
under this thing.
Death may be low. Please do not let any bones break within this.
Is there any
process.
light?
Dim light, kind of.
Oh, okay.
I would say that once you're under the building, then it's near pitch black.
Great, because I have blind sight. So.
Oh, excellent. Oh, okay. Check your bingos.
The way I want to turn on this diggity darn candle lantern. Not gonna.
Bath and Body
We don't
Works.
need that. We don't need that in an enclosed space. We don't need that energy.
My back hurts.
Kate starts like slamming around the floorboards of the building, and somebody in their living room is like, "Oh my goodness!"
Earthquake!
I don't even got missed.
Once you're all appropriately bundled and packed under this building, you see the various weir lights as he whistles spread out along the ceiling and start moving quickly in a door frame-esque pattern before the inside of this space disappears. And before you, a bunch of very strong and tough-looking, I call them gangsters, kind of look down at you through the portal that's just opened. And Kipper puts a hand out. Hand is clasped, and the lot of you are pulled up into a room. As the weir lights appear and follow back to mantle around Kipper, the portal closes, and you find yourselves underground. Tight passageways, looks to be drainage passes and or sewers. Surprisingly tall. You can stand full height, Solomon. And in what initially seems like casual talk, you recognize to be code, as Thieves' Cant is spoken between Kipper and these guards. One is an E10, the other a human, the third is a Leonin. That all look like they mean business.
This Thieves' Cant might be a little foreign to me, but is there any shot I can?
As a rogue,
still
yeah,
glean some of it?
you would know this Thieves' Cant, and it's a lot of what you get is benefactor. Make way for the benefactors. Guards all kind of stand back and kind of nod in deference to the lot of you. And the E1T kind of joins the group as Kipper leads you down long straights. You can hear city life above and below. And it's warm. It's warm down here. The E1T kind of rasps out a password, and you hear it echo down the hallway until someone very close responds in kind, and this one E1T that was invisible comes out of invisibility, much closer than you may have initially thought. And similar words are shared before this second E1T takes the place, the former guard kind of heading back to the area. Hello. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. We're close now. Continues walking forward. As he gets closer and closer to a door, he takes out his cane and kind of runs it along the side of the wall in approach. A door slate closes and opens up, and you step into a very, very nice, posh, renovated sewer system. Similar rooms, but well lit. You can hear faintly some piano music, but you don't see any piano. You can see many people with their heads down, moving through the space, whether carrying something or checking ledgers and the like. And Kipper goes, "That's him down that way. That's Hitchcock Denier, head of the family that runs this business." Hitchcock is he's either a very tall dwarf or a very stout human. Trench coat, kind of duster, goes all the way to the floor, cigar in one hand, and a single eye that kind of floats over the shoulder, that you watch as he pulls out his cigar and lights it on the eye before puffing it to life and speaking to some other people. And Kipper goes, "Oh, I've got some people who want to talk to you, Hitchcock. I've got some people who want to talk to you, Hitchcock, if you've got a minute." Turns and looks at the party. "I think I've got a minute for this. Give me the room." And about half the people leave. The rest seem to be armed folk who remain playing their cards and doing their thing. But all of the runners and the workers, they skedaddle. And quickly, a lot of doors close and lock. And let's go grab our second break. We'll be right back. Me. And that is why I'm not allowed in any Home Depot or Lowe's ever again. I didn't know there was a maximum. Oh no. Okay. Hitchcock denier dusters to the floor. The eye kind of goes over the head instead of orbiting around to kind of take in the group. Kipper goes, what we've got here is a couple of benefactors. Shall I introduce you? Or shall you introduce yourselves? He cuts him off and goes, right, I remember you were helping with the potatoes. Potatoes? Am I saying it right?
You can just call them potatoes.
Potatoes.
Spuds.
Excellent fare. With your explosive drink.
It technically can do that. Yeah.
It's been put to use as such once or twice. He describes a Molotov cocktail to the party.
Concept I am well aware of.
Care for a drink or maybe some food?
We're okay. We just ate, I believe. Unless, Dahlia, you wanted another drink or...
Business then.
Oh, never mind.
I think I
Yeah.
saw. I'm fine. Business then. What can I do for
Well-
you, rich folk?
Oh, no. None of that. We're just fellow workmen and women making a living. Here, listen. You understand that you recently, or maybe not recently, came into, let's say, possession of a teleportation network.
Looks to Kipper.
let's,
Looks back to you. Aye. We did that. We did at that. It's been quite useful to us keeping track of things. Now that people can teleport all over the place, people are getting cozy with our territory.
Well, what if we helped you with that?
How? No. Why? I like
Well,
whys.
that teleportation network, for all rights and purposes, was mine. I just wasn't using it. And I'm more than happy to allow you to use it, but we would like some assistance in that area as well.
So you're responsible
like
for the
lots.
raid on Where's Hall? Well, roll persuasion. He's gonna roll insight.
Okay.
And then he was gone. And then he disappeared. Oh, he's back. He went behind a tree for a second. What'd you
11.
get? 11 beats my 8.
Oh.
Beats my 5 plus 3 insight check. He goes, really? Recount for me a bit about everything that was going on in there, if you would oblige me.
Pierce kind of breathes deep, remembering that this was not a great day, even though there were a lot of people that got freed.
Would you like
He
to roll a history
recalls-
check?
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
for sure. No, well, yeah.
Do
I
you
mean,
want
I-
any
I
aid
would
in
happily
remembering
recall
accounts?
it.
I don't want to like put you on the spot. Ace is my query.
Well, I remember the majority of it. It's just
Okay.
that, like, yeah. Basically, I would inform him of how. I won't give him the specifics of how we enacted the plan because I don't want to give away that kind of stratagem. But I would, like, let him know that once we were inside, we had a fight in an office. We descended to a prison that was located further down. We freed everyone that we could because everyone else was already fed to a gibbering mouther. And in my little bit of anger, I kind of set Oberon loose on that gibbering mouther and the rest of the building and whatever beings were left inside, as we escaped and got everybody out.
I believe you. Because I know something you don't.
What's that?
Everything you've said was dead on correct. But your little explosion killed Tyrant Lord Huerst.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Inside
Yeah,
check
what?
down.
Yeah, insight check.
His estates have been in disarray ever since. There's been no public appearances. And Tyrant Lord Uzak has gotten much more ballsy.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, I got a math.
You're good.
Pick the pretty one.
The pretty one. Oh no, that's not. They're not really how they work. That's that.
is for
22. After it, I'm gonna take 10 points. 27.
27. He is basking in revealing this juicy bit of lore. However, it does shift the entire board, especially for Valentine, Lord Werst's son, who went off to go infiltrate.
So he's about to roll up home and be like, congrats, you're the new lord.
Or he's about to not have enough sway as we thought he might,
Yeah.
Oh.
because his dad's gone and power vacuums was taking over.
Definite possible paths there. Apparently,
You're not kidding, are you?
he arrived to deal with things, and the detonation was monumentous. Something about these mushrooms. And he's gonna make an insight check on you at the mention of mushrooms.
Fuck.
19 plus 3 for a 22. He's gonna start pacing, a bit of a satisfied look on his face.
What is he? Is this a?
He knows he has all the info. He feels like he's got all the cards, and he's basking in it, but whilst
hate
trying
this
not to
guy.
appear too rude.
Nah, F this guy.
Fair enough.
But the cards don't do anything for him in this moment right now, though.
And he's being very forthcoming.
Yeah.
No. He's been more than forthcoming. What's his issue with Pierce?
Issue?
You don't bask, and especially when that information doesn't really. I mean, obviously, Tyrant Lord Werst being dead is huge, which is also, if it's as huge as I think it is, just willy nilly being like, "Oh yeah, he's also dead." You would keep that until it needs to be. Something's off about this dude, and I don't know what it is.
Puffs at his cigar. Very self-satisfied look in his face as he kind of paces back and forth. I'm happy.
Tyrant Lord is dead. And how has your station changed since then?
My station. Not so much changed, though we have been able to capitalize on these teleportation circles. I'll have them brought. We had them transcribed into a book. And he kind of snaps his fingers, and one of the what you realize now to be a warforged kind of sits up, stretches and rolls the shoulder, and there's this scraping of metal as he steps out of into a side room. The only thing that's really changed on my behalf is everyone else thinking they can start smuggling.
So that vodka wasn't you, then?
Oh no, we much appreciated Lucas's generosity as we took over the funding, the connections, the transactions, and the security.
So the Scoury basically owns the Last Star now.
Lucas owns the Last Star. Him and his associate. We don't know much about the associate, to be frank. Kind of puffs on his cigar for a bit, then and goes,
That is even more concerning to Pierce immediately.
They don't know about Jameson. Jameson got in trouble with the Scoury for running goods outside of their, like, from within their turf down to Plea. And since he's had to come back, that's why he's so dodgy. That's why he's so, like, hiding from everybody, doing his own thing. But he has been fundamental in him and Lucas staying in power over the Last Star Inn.
Shame.
It's the unknown that's giving them an edge in this dynamic.
This is certainly news. Yeah. I didn't know that.
And what were your names? As he pulls out the cigar box and proffers it to the party.
I know we're doing a lot of insights right now. Even with just my passive, if that's fine too. How does Pierce feel about this guy?
From a outward glance, you can see he's a little, like, on edge, just because he's being genuine that this is information he did not know. But also, yeah, it's the Scoury, it's the black market. We knew they were secretive, we knew they were furtive. This leads to, like, how deep does it actually go? Like, he kind of got that they were, like, capable, but now it seems like through his actions it's led to a big power vacuum that has been filled by the Scoury, and this is actually a much bigger fish than he initially realized it was. As far as Hitchcock, I think Pierce would still want to utilize him in terms of, like, a connection. But I think that bargaining chip, that, like, oh, here's something we have over on you, is now completely depleted because of the information that was just provided by Hitchcock.
Okay. And then really quick, sorry, last question. Scoury towards Sovereign. Has there been any... They hate Sovereign.
Yeah, that is the evil overlord that runs this demiplane. They are terrified and would never would probably, you know, everyone's scared of the Sovereign.
Fair. Gotcha. That's what I need to know.
There was a time where Sovereign was hijacking cults and, like, farming cults, but this would not necessarily be applicable here unless you discover more information on that.
Sure.
On the Scoury potentially.
Okay. Then yeah, this energy of holding and leveraging and having the better reveal, a game that Solomon has never cared to play. He has watched this over and over with the thorns, and his job is to protect. His job is not necessarily to serve. It is to be the hand in which strikes down those who rise up in the wrong way. You know, he gets that. This, don't care for it. So he'll extend his hand, glove on, not trying to invoke any holy words or anything, but just, you can call me Solomon.
Solomon.
Dahlia.
Dahlia. And who's this?
Sweet pea.
Excellent, thank you. He takes the book, looks back to Sweet Pea. I love that frog. and you
He's
guys.
a toad.
I've heard of toads. This is a toad.
Toad?
I love that toad.
Bold toad.
Bull toad. Hands
I keep making that
pierce
up.
the. No, you're good. That totally works. I actually know exactly where I can put them on the map, and it's amongst floating islands.
Great.
Hands you the book, Pierce, and it is a page by page gram of really intricate teleportation circles. And there's a few notes here and there. Most of them are no, thank you, and how many people were lost. Many of them have not even been ventured into, but there are two that you find that say empty, or in the latter it says emptied, as in looted, or potentially someone else got to it first.
Any of the ones that are not explored have anything to do with Fey language?
We ran out of wizards, and I'll be found in the pit before I work with Alance.
Let me see what I can do. I'm not a magic user, but I know a thing or two about Fey things. Can I make an Arcana check?
Absolutely.
Could I actually help? As
at
it
advantage.
doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like he would be the one to delve into the arcanic powers, but you know that he knows enough about it.
Good to know.
Yeah, I have a +8 in Arcana.
Tasty. Hang on. Oh, this is gonna be nice.
I will give you a guidance though. That is what I will do. As I help you. Yeah.
Advantage and guidance.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how we feel about a 36?
Christ. Okay. Wow. Jeez. Okay.
Well,
you flip through.
Smart boy.
You flip through maybe 300 plus pages of teleportation circles, and you're flipping and you're flipping. You start picking up on which ones are hellish, which ones are primordial in nature or elemental, and you find one that is Feyan in its nature of glyphs and gram.
All right, this one. I'll hold it up to Hitchcock and go,
There's many traps laid throughout, and in some cases they lead you around to other places if you fail said traps.
I see.
It's a labyrinth, an instantaneous labyrinth.
Are we going now?
I don't know.
Take it as a gift. We have other copies. You make excellent vodka, sir.
Thank you. There's a little bit too much pride in the eyes.
Smiles back at you.
Gives him a head nod. Closes the book. Oh, do me a favor. A little too comfortable. Kind of wearing this place on himself as he's talking or is addressing Hitchcock now. What do you know about the Pale Comet?
Pale Comet's been getting in our way. Some of us are starting to think that he knows where we are. But hasn't made any direct attacks on us, which makes us assume he's not powerful enough to do so. He might just be fast. But we've lost a few, more of late.
Listen.
He can step through walls, too.
And I remember that not Poof. God dang it. Stephanie and her cat named Poof. Puff. I remember that Puff cannot do that sort of thing. Unless he had the key.
Correct.
But I should have that.
Correct.
Somewhere.
Further proof that it's an imitation of some kind.
I'll let Hitchcock, I'll go, well, I happen to be friends with the real Pale Comet. Whatever you've been dealing with for the past few weeks is a cheap imitation.
Oh,
Find out more if you can. And the second you do, I want to know about it.
No, that'll be all. The Warforged kind of like had started walking towards and facelessly kind of returns to his seat to sit down. You hear the creak of rust. He's hingy. He could use some repairs, you think, as he kind of sits down and continues back into the dice game he was focused on prior. They were focused on prior. Where is he? This Pale Comet.
The real one's long gone.
Good. Let me just deal with this one.
No, it's not good.
A vigilante.
If the real Pale Comet were here, this would be a whole lot easier. He'd be on your side.
Oh. I digress. So it's an imitation vigilante that's taking me out instead of focusing on things that benefit me. You speak of knowledge to my goals. Kind of looks you up and down. What are your goals? What are you gonna do with that? Looks to the book.
I'm gonna tilt the scales the right way.
Your way.
The right way.
And where do I fit into that?
We're still having a conversation, aren't we? And I kind of just pat him on the shoulder, a little too casually, and start walking.
Looks to the rest of the group. Watches you guys walking out, unless you're staying.
Dahlia just doesn't even look. As soon as Pierce starts to leave, she follows.
Kipper doesn't immediately follow. He's watching Boss until Boss nods to him, and Kipper nods and falls in behind you guys and starts whistling along.
I think Solomon starts to leave.
Okay.
I think he kind of stops. Is this your home?
For now. We have to stay mobile.
No, not. Is Wowen Owed your home?
Oh, aye.
Born and raised?
Born. Raised myself.
I'm sure you did. I don't particularly care for the red string within Rillis. Things that don't ultimately matter or make sense. What matters is that I am aligned in spaces that seek to do one thing, and that is to be rid of the one that you all fear. So I just need to understand if your organization is for or against.
You're going after the Spectre. Then you're a dead man. And a fool at that.
Well, then it's a good thing that death has said no to me. For now.
Good luck killing God.
Thaumaturgically, they are not a god. And turn.
Would I hear the last bit of that conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Even from Hitchcock?
Hitchcock would have heard it as well.
Okay. And as Solomon turns to join us again, I would kind of like look over my shoulder, you know, and even if they were, it's a better time for us.
I thought we weren't airing our plans out.
Kipper's
No
just
plans
whistling.
has been aired. I simply need to know if this group, or any group we go into thus far, where their allegiance lies.
You,
Yes.
are too trusting of people. I doubt many in the city would openly say they are against.
You'll be surprised with those who think they have the upper hand, how easily their mouths open.
Ugh.
We'll find out more than you think.
What do they call it? A litmus test?
Mm.
I don't know.
You litmus tests to the boss? You've all got some stones.
Loading stones.
This is why I fight beasts and monsters. It's so much simpler than whatever the hell just happened. What? You two know what's going on, because Alright.
It sounds like we have
Fairy
what we
zoo?
need to find.
Very sick.
To the fairy zoo? I could use a rest first.
Yeah, me too. So
I'm just
need
getting
some help
started.
opening this.
Huh.
I'm sure you are.
So that book, it just has root and circle. We can just draw them and then teleport somewhere?
I think we'll need help from a magic caster. So Azalea, or you, or Solomon, really, would be able to handle it.
I personally never got that far in my studies as far as teleportation. It's a complex magic. But could help.
Dahlia.
I think perhaps. Yes.
Sorry. Go, okay. Make a history check for me.
That's a 16 plus 2, and then I'm gonna go ahead and expend something of a past lives. I haven't done this in a while. Knowledge from past life, so 18 plus a d6 is 4, so 22.
22. There is a certain vampire lord friend who would be very capable.
Oh. Valentine. No, not
Vampire
Valentine.
Lord.
Wait,
The one
what's
who,
his name?
who got you on this path of heading this way.
1 second. Oh my god, what is his name? Beldrick.
Starts with a B.
Beldrick.
Yes.
Beldrick Glungrian.
Oh. Wait. Beldrick is fantastic with arcane magic.
Oh, yeah.
Does Beldrick have a safe house in Rillis?
You're not 100. You know yes, but you don't know where.
Okay.
Did you get
Hold.
in touch with them?
Hold.
I don't know if I have a way to get in contact with them. Perhaps there is a way that...
Your history check was really high. I'll tell you this, if you can find a bat, you can probably send a message.
Bat, like a...
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if I find a bat, I can get a message to him.
Yeah, let's
Do
find
I
a
see
bat.
any bats? Can I go hunting for a bat?
Make a survival check. Or a nature check.
Could I
Both
assist?
are great.
You may roll
Nature
at
is-
advantage. Pierce helps.
Oh, incredible. All right, let's roll these 2 little metal dice and see.
Take some guidance.
All right, so 14 plus 14 is 28. Plus a guidance,
my
that's what, a
gosh.
d4?
Phew.
Plus 1, so 29?
29.
As you're moving through these drainages and big open cavernous spaces underneath or in the middle of in the betweens of the city, you, as you're thinking and kind of chewing on this, you hear a little sorry of a
Do I
bat
speak with
squeak.
animals? No, I speak with plants. Damn it. Oh,
You tell that bat, Moss.
I almost took speak with animals, and I was like, eh. Okay,
If we kill it, I can speak with the dead, but I can't.
no. I need the bat alive
Yo.
to get a message. Hello?
I can't.
So if you have Fef's got pipes on your bingo card, go ahead and knock that off.
Good point. Thank you. Almost forgot.
I assume I've done this before.
Yeah, there is a certain method of scaring this bat. You can terrorize this bat, and this
Can I
bat
cast
will
fear
make
on
it
this
know.
bat?
Yeah. This bat goes on to kind of affect the
Great. I use a 3rd level spell slot to cast fear on this bat.
it's just staring. It's just until it just hits the wall, hits the ceiling. Pierce
That should do it.
and Solomon are just like,
Turns back around. That should do
Kipper
it.
is also just
He'll know what that means. What?
Yep.
Oh, him and I developed that long time ago. I don't know.
I don't want to get on your bad side.
And I have never met this person, correct? The vampire.
I don't believe.
We were in
It's
his
possible.
safe house.
Yeah, I think you did.
Dahlia was Solomon as well?
I think Solomon was in the safe house with Dahlia.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe? Oh, God. It's
And then
been...
the only time I met,
That would have been a while.
This would have been like
Okay,
session 1.
I recall. You were not with them. You were at Plea, and
Yeah.
she, after talking to Beldrick, went off to Plea, met you, and the two of
Yeah,
you
yeah,
paired up
yeah.
with
Okay.
Evie
That's what I'm
and
trying to
headed
remember,
out
yeah,
go
yeah.
find these
Bayonet session number 1. Beldrick returns home to find Solomon and I there.
Yeah.
No, Solomon wasn't there. I think
Yeah,
that was.
we
I think
didn't
that
end
was
up
that.
having
Yeah.
Solomon there. We were going
It was
to.
just yeah. That's what happened. I do remember that now.
But
Ratcon.
so you were told to go find Pierce and Azalea. So you went to Plea first because they'd been to Plea. And you didn't want to check out Rillis if you didn't have to. Where you met up with Solomon, skirted the long way around with a more direct heading. So, all that to say, you're the only one who knows Beldrick personally. Pierce and Azalea saved Beldrick from an abandoned prison that was inhabited by a cult.
And a contortionist giant.
Very true. Hungry one.
Yeah,
It was a lot.
it was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yes, he has a safe house somewhere in the city. I've never actually been here before. We can find where that is eventually. He'll be there, and then we can have him teleport us around.
Okay. I mean, so
He'll do
that
it.
that bat is gonna go tell him that, and then come back.
Yes.
What you know
I-
will happen, Dahlia, is that a bunch of bats will return and kind of guide you to the safe house.
Yeah. I mean, eventually they'll bring us, and we'll be fine.
Okay.
They
Bats.
more than one then.
So I sent the bat to him. The bat will let him know what's going on, and then he'll come, and then he'll send the bats for us, and then we'll go.
Okay.
It's a very sound method. We used to do it all the time, probably centuries ago.
known something was going on with those fucking bats.
Oh, you can't trust anything that flies. They all work for some sort of bourgeoisie.
Don't listen to them. Hovers over and puts a hand over the little weir light. The little floating elemental.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned during my long time at Wono, everything has a master. Everything has something bigger that it answers to. Bats answer to Beldrick.
The party gets a short rest.
Okay.
Kipper eventually heads
I
off
get
on
back
his
with
way.
it for a rest.
Take short rest. Yay.
Before
Y'all got buttons you can push. I have a PDF.
Yeah. I mean, nothing really happens.
about 2 hours later, Dahlia, you look up. Sweet Pea also looks kind of up. And about 8 bats kind of fill the cavernous area that you guys have had to stay in. And one kind of, with the bone sticking out of your hair, Dahlia, one kind of hangs off the front of it and kind of looks down at you.
Give it a little scratch into the chin. Oh, he's back already. Oh. Great. Are you all good to go?
Yep. So
Okay.
let's follow the
Lead the way.
bats.
As you guys go, moving through tight places, staying out of sight, Dolly, you start noticing less and less bats, and soon there's only 2 left that are staying quite close to you. All y'all make perception checks. You guys are in a bit of a crawl space. Solomon, you're particularly suffering. You haven't been able to stand all the way up straight, or even sit and fully straight in your back in about 2 hours.
I deserve this
26.
natural 20 for this. I hate you.
Hey!
Sorry, I took that for myself with a 21.
29.
26. I rolled another 11.
You hear a rusty hinge in the distance echoing off of these walls.
Bow.
You look back towards the crawl space you would come. It's this long, open, flat area, real low ceiling, maybe 3 feet tall. And so you're kind of like the bow's across the horizontal across you, and you're kind of aiming down past your feet, kind of scanning and looking. The whole party is prone right now.
Prone?
It's a crawl space.
You said we wouldn't be able to stand.
You haven't been
You
able to
said we were
stand in hours.
prone.
You're currently prone in a crawl space that is 3 feet high.
Laugh.
I will accept a weird crab-like hands and knees.
The heck is this?
Like a spider, Dahlia, there's just a flicker of motion of this war forge. One hand on the ceiling above, one hand on the floor, both legs at odd angles, as it goes up into an area that you can't see anymore. But you can see the head kind of poking down and looking at you, maybe 200 feet away.
The same Warforged from before.
You can tell by the squeaky hinges.
Friend.
You're not subtle, man.
Make yourself known before I shoot you down here.
You see the Warforged plop down, kind of quickly spinning around like a cat does to land on its feet before scampering away out of sight. The bats are like clinging to your neck and staring out after the Warforged with wide eyes.
Oh, the bats don't like that.
I wish I knew what that was about.
Do we care to investigate, or do we just go?
So, do we know that thing that we're forged?
It was the Warforged that you met with Hitchcock. The one that was like rusty and squeaky.
And he's like following us?
It was following us.
Very far away. Everyone had to roll over 20 on their perception check to clock the noise.
And what is it doing now?
It, you guys called out,
ran away.
declared that it was there and told it to step up, and it scampered.
And how far away was it?
It was 200 feet away, and it has gone out of sight now as it scampers away.
I think we must try and travel sneakily. So I will go ahead and cast Without Trace again,
Okay.
so that we can all try and
I will say
not
you
be followed.
did have one window if you wanted to get one shot off.
No.
Okay.
It's okay because you all will hear Solomon mutter under his breath. Sorry, I had it and it went away. Here we are. Blah. Just want to make sure. Great. Yeah, you just hear him mutter underneath his breath. Be you muscle or metal, death will find you. Locate creature.
Ooh. Ooh.
So I'm gonna take some damage for that. Ow! But I'm gonna make sure that within 1,000 feet of you, I will know where he is.
He's closer. He's just in a different vent. You can see about 50 feet away now, up into the ceiling, into the stone of the city, as Grievous, General Grievous style, skittering on all fours.
They are around. I'm keeping an eye on them.
He's obsessed.
Let them make the next move. If they strike, if they try to do something that hinders our plans, it gives me a reason not to hold back.
Honestly, I don't blame them for wanting to follow us to know what we're doing. I just don't like it. Stay close to me and try to keep quiet. Perhaps we can lose it.
This will be concentration, so for the next hour, I will be watching where the thing is.
Okay. Before the hour is up, the bats lead you to a specific set ladder within the wall. It's not so much a ladder as it is just a bunch of dents in the wall that lead up to a one of those big metal man covers. And you can hear the sound of city streets. You're not sure where you're at. You know you didn't pass the interim, so you're somewhere waxwards, but likely you've gone deeper, closer to the surface. But you don't recognize anything from this angle of the city. There's no noticeable features to ground you, but it also looks like every other part of the city, if that makes sense. Solomon, you check. And I'm so sorry, Pierce.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I was gonna wait until the coast was clear and then signal for everybody to get out, but finish what you were saying.
Once you guys stopped moving, it stopped moving. It is lower now beneath you, about 100 feet, and curled up like a ball, trying to shimmy its way through some kind of space. You muted.
Still following though?
Still following.
Okay.
You've got about another 20 minutes left on this spell. Stepping out does mark the location to this creature. You could try waiting it out. You could try direct, or you could try risking them knowing of whatever building you're about to walk into.
I think that's the thing. Yeah.
Popped out of the manhole cover. Can we try and
We haven't
circle
popped
around
out yet. We're still down.
We could go up and
I see.
for the next 20 minutes because my pass without trace is also an hour. So we have 20 minutes left on that and try and lose them and then go into our building.
I'm down to try that, honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys pop out. Busy city street. Looks to be industrial, an industrial region. There's a bit of haze, loud cacophony of hammers, blacksmiths, you think. Forges. A lot of slag. Streets are running with it. Very messy area. Smoky. And you look about and you can kind of move into some of the more occupied areas, whether it be kind of moving into some of these factories, kind of blending in or stealthing, or you eventually do find a coffee shop serving iced anything. Iced tea, iced coffee, frosted, shitty wine, mulled wine. I don't know if you can frost mulled wine, but you get my gist.
What?
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
I think that goes against what mulled wine is. But you know what? I've seen frozen hot chocolate before, so.
Touche. Yeah, let's get either stealth or performance as you burn the next 20 minutes. You have a +10 to your stealth.
Sick.
Great.
I cannot do guidance because of concentrating. Because people forget that guidance is concentration.
Hmm.
I feel like that's something I can do. Oh, I get advantage because of that. All right, great. Oh my god, this character sheet. Okay. That is what is that? That's cop. Can't say. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I will take some. I will take 10 damage. To add +5. We have a +10, right? From Battle
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. 27.
Okay.
+0.
Pierce?
I got
Dahlia?
sorry,
No, please.
25.
25?
43.
Thank
Oh,
God.
let's take a moment for a 40 roll
Thank
on a
God.
D20. Okay.
That pass without a trace is tasty.
Ooh.
Can we have a moment of silence for the pain that I saw in Kate's eyes because she really wants to play a rogue? I could see it. I could see
Aw.
it.
Did you rogue on the next one?
Or if we
No,
all
it's
die.
fine.
You can do... Oh.
Next long rest, Pierce is gonna wake up to Dahlia just slowly slitting his throat and then slitting her own so that I can play a rogue.
heinous. Oh, God. So,
But why? The gods told me to.
Solomon,
She wants to play a rogue.
just when you think they they were gonna give up, you see them turn and start heading away through the floor, and you realize they're stuck.
Loser.
You realize that they're curled back up into a ball and they're shimmying through this spot, and now they're shimmying and staying in place a little more erratically, and it falls incredibly still. You see a leg kick out every now and then, trying to find a new angle.
The Solomon before Woanowood would have found the ways to try to free this poor soul. The Solomon now just walks
Nah, fuck that. It was trailing us.
and lets you think about your actions.
Solomon is dead. Bingo card.
Solomon is dad. I thought you said dead. I was like, that's
No,
all of
that's
us,
me.
gang. What the fuck?
I love that Dahlia is mom.
Azalea comes. Yeah, Azalea.
She's a bad mom.
Well, it was mom to Evie a little bit.
A little.
Like
A little.
aunt, big sis.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Solomon was definitely dad, though. Solomon was definitely your nightly prayers, your morning prayers, eats.
Dahlia gave her a knife
Hell yeah. You know what? That's real, though.
and a flying broom.
Hell yeah. When you bowed out the other night, I had Evie go over and just kind of
Oh,
Be there
Dahlia
for
was
ya.
curled up in the mud.
yeah, just came over and loved on you. Oh.
You got it.
So the group comes back together and kind of looks at each other and observes the building that the bats want you to approach. It is a bunker-looking building. It looks very unassuming. There's no windows. There's one solid door. There's a bunch of mail that's just built up around it. And even the mail looks like the mail stopped coming a long time ago. Kind of a rounded building, not any hard corners to it. Maybe 2 floors that you can see. And a knocker. There's also a couple of statues that look old, but in good form by the door on either side. It has alleyways along the side and goes all the way to the roof. Actually, I tell a lie. There is some space between the roof of this building and the ceiling that goes up to the next level. So it's kind of closed off from other places, though there might be floors below on lower levels. Fortified, in a word, and unassuming, covered in ash, covered in
This is your
soot.
friend. You wanna knock?
Okay,
Yes.
you step up. You look at the 2 statues on either side. Give it a knock. No answer.
Oh. I look at the bat. Is he home?
Kind of nods at you a little bit and bat.
Are there people around?
Mm-hmm.
Is the door open?
You want to check?
Yes.
Okay. Turn the knob. It is locked.
I'm gonna look at the bat.
It's very proud of itself that it has accomplished getting you here.
Yes, can you...
Yeah, sure. I
Thing.
don't mind. I start pulling out my thieves' tools and
Okay.
kneel in front of the doorknob. Start doing my thing.
Can I insight check this bat?
Oh my god.
You can make an animal handling.
Six.
It does not understand the words coming out of your mouth. And it had a job, which was to bring you here by some kind of arcane memes, but it's not in itself intelligent.
That'll be a 24.
24. You unlock the door and didn't check for traps.
I'm gonna scream.
Good point.
You have
Good
a
point.
second's heads up, a moment's heads up as your lockpicks disintegrate in your hand. Make a dex save.
Okay.
The DC is 20.
$26. Fuck.
You
that's my
manage
bad.
to just move as this staticky burst goes off.
That's on me. Stupid.
The door does, however.
I'll
Good
double
nod.
check from now on.
Just
Does that normally happen?
a trap.
Tools disintegrating?
It does when it's when they're hit with what I
And you-
assume to be a disintegrate spell. Trapped
Didn't
on
think
the door.
to check for that?
No, I didn't think to check for that because your friend told us to come here, so I was like, oh, maybe we just have to let ourselves in. So, sorry. Everyone okay?
Are you okay?
We're down to one bat.
I'm okay.
Oh.
Damn.
But
I
the
just
bat flies
place a-
in. Go ahead.
A hand on Pierce's shoulder and just pulls you back. We'll take point.
Eldrick!
No.
That wasn't a judgy thing. It's like, all right, you've done that, and I don't
It's
do it
the
again.
Woody.
Frontliners trying to
It's the Woody
frontline.
to Sora meme.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
him
like,
go.
you're done.
I got you, little bro.
Like that. Okay.
No. It's the front line getting to the front. The bat flies in first.
I think Sweet Pea just.
Yeah, I think Sweet Pea would kind of start hopping on in as the group enters. Unassuming, shadowy, abandoned factory without any devices in it whatsoever. So it's just these big. Think of a two-story empty Walmart that's a bit smaller.
The back rooms.
Yeah,
Where
kind of
does the
back
bat
roomsy.
go?
The bat flies into the center of the room, begins circling around a little bit before finding a balcony to hang under, and kind of sways happily. From
If you're here, you owe my friend a new set of tools.
They're like 5 silver. It's really not a big deal. I can just buy them.
No, he owes you a new set.
Is that PSI here?
No, because he talked about this earlier. No.
Stepping out from the second story shadows. I
What?
was
Is that
hoping
PSI
that the two
here?
of you would find each other.
Oh my god.
Did he always have this accent?
hate you.
Roughly, yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing it.
Did he? He was there in the first session, though.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
remember
this.
this.
It was something like this. It was akin. I could be totally
I can
wrong.
assure you it was 100% not.
It is now. Oh my god, I hate it. Oh.
Well, good evening.
Yeah.
Beldrick.
Floats down. Well, Matt, you said you had some resources destroyed? He gestures
Yes.
a hand, and one of the statues leans back and closes the door behind you guys.
Could have
Well-
at least unlocked the front door.
I was still on my way here myself. Please come in. And you watch as he gestures with his hands, and all the dust is dissipated, and various lanterns come alight. A fiend, like a like a soft pastel pink begins to fill the room. As he steps into a side room and starts gesturing, and various dust covers come off various couches, and a fireplace lights, and you hear a ting as an unseen servant stands by the wet bar and begins mixing a drink for him.
Do
you
not
know
let
they
Valentine
had-
meet this guy.
Did you know they had vodka here? Now.
I can't say I know what this is, no.
Who
Vodka.
are going to love it?
I think I still have like a third of a bottle left in my pack. I'd pull that out and be like, "Here,
It's unlikely that you are taking the long way around to poison me, so Hawk takes it. Oh! Dust. Just.
Don't say I never did anything for you. No. We need help.
Okay. Your entire stock, please. I can pay.
We'll have a talk about that later on, but
Most excellent.
what we'll need your help with is this number, and I'll pull out the book and I'll flip to the page regarding the Fey transportation circle. And lay it down for him to look over. Are you able to open up a circle?
No hellos
These
for your
rooms?
friend who you saved from the pits. Straight to business. I see. Yes, this is a teleportation
I
circle.
gave you vodka.
And you saved my life, and I'm forever grateful.
Oh, this is Solomon.
Hello.
Oh, no. Oh.
It's the eyes.
Just standing in corner.
Give me that.
Just-
And she takes the vodka from him.
Give me that. Looks
Every
you across
ounce of
the-
Solomon wants to open this lantern right now. Just
Eldrick, behave.
Always. I have a
Behave.
life debt as this one looks Pierce. Who is looking excellent. Good to
That's a
see
word.
you are still kicking, as it were.
You don't have to mince words, okay? It's a little strange, but
Taller.
it's still me.
Yeah,
Sort
you
of.
could tell that when I came into the room.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, it's. Yeah, just. There's a lot of history to catch up on that I don't want to bother you with. If we could just focus on the book, please, that'd be nice.
Because the book is so serious. Yes. Would you like me to open this portal? It is heavily trapped. It will take some time to.
We're aware that it's trapped. We more so want to. Eventually, we'd want you to open this portal, but we want to prepare first.
You need a rest. Do you have a
Of course.
spa in this place?
I will send for some mud. Gives you a genuine big smile.
Thank you.
Of course. I think I'm going to try a few things that I have been discovering on my own time. With this, I think it will help us out significantly. An individual from the lands you are all from, actually, made quite a few interesting discoveries. And not one of which he tears the pages out of the book in a full motion and begins putting them up in the air into a circle. I need to spread out and get everything where I can see it. Starts walking and studying the various things. These are all bound together. This is
The circles?
Yeah, it's a
Indeed.
network.
It's a labyrinth, and I will iron it out.
It's what we love you for.
Oh,
Not a wrinkle on me. Begin studying. You can see copies are being made of each page, as well as various floating quills make their way into the room. I should have everything in order in perhaps an hour or two.
I think, it's the rest we need to meet up with at least one other person before we go.
Okay. I will be busy working away, all by myself.
You work. Great, so we can keep you company.
It's an excellent toad.
Yes. We want to rest here for the evening or whatever. And then
Are you the only resident within this building?
the only one with control over themselves.
What?
Meaning?
What?
I have a few thralls that take care of the place. And there are a few gestures to the unseen servants.
As long as
Pseudo-sentience.
the thralls know.
Are thralls bad? Is thralls like a bad thing?
No, they're
Okay,
totally
just double
vampires
checking.
spawn.
Just double checking.
No, as long as your thralls know to keep their teeth to themselves.
Oh. I am very cautious with what they do in their teeth.
Should be fine.
Keep that lantern closed.
Yeah, Solomon's uncomfortable as hell in this house.
Perhaps tell the thralls to stay away from us.
Of course, I will have them watching the perimeters.
Oh.
Oh, there was a just so you know, there was a warforged trailing us. We lost it, but keep an eye out for that.
Various bats. It will be in hand. You guys are able to find a rest in very nice, maybe ancient Gothic era surroundings. Like, this is true ancient Gothic high vampire. You know, like, why is the mirror all the way to the ceiling? You know, there's no need for this.
Oh man.
The aesthetic.
Yeah, it's
My dream
very trippy
home.
candles, very old iron wrought chandeliers.
There's just marble statues everywhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Carpeted like stairs and the like. It's all dark. It's all dark stone and then bright red carpets. Okay, well, a couple things you wanted to cover first before dipping into these waters. You guys are able to get another long rest. You guys can take a long rest here if you would like. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I forgot that they did a whole thing, and I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah, I expended a lot of resources in that fight.
Okay, well, put that up. And this goes to that, which is immediately going to go down, which is going to go back up.
I do want to say that CB using like a PDF while we're using like D&D Beyond adds to the vibe of Solomon being like
Being an old man.
Yeah, I just push a button. I'm like, I gotta go here, and I gotta move here, and I gotta scroll down this way.
I like pencil and paper.
You know, it's like I'm not against pencil and paper for sure, but I do enjoy D&D Beyond as well. But.
All right.
Do not have to think.
We're gonna wrap up here. Is there any final things you would like to kind of cook during this long rest, or accomplish, or kind of set in stone, as it were, as we approach?
Mostly then just no, actually, I think we're good. I mean, I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely going to be to himself and just get his bearings, his prayers, the sacrifices he needs to make per night. Just on the path of thinking about what the next steps are in totality. Not sure what to expect with this Fae group, all these things, and he's really seeing the truth of Warnoid. Not that he can really judge it necessarily, but it's just this is just a whole new world. And
Living under a tyrant.
Living
over
under
an
a tyrant.
eldritch, near god level
yeah.
entity that will just kill people for funsies.
And yes, the greater threat of all that, but just seeing the normalcy within this
Oh, I
world.
see. Yeah.
Just taking it in what the everyday life is for these people, and it's a lot to take in, that's for sure. But here we are in the house of an undead Buffon. Whatever this man is. It's just
It's
dandy.
sick.
The most elegant dinner party.
He's a great ally to have.
Hey.
You know, great allies come in mysterious ways.
I still
That
prefer
is-
this guy over the bard.
All right, well, gang. Pierce, did you have anything you wanted to round out with?
Not really. I think Pierce would just kind of like retire to a bed, and I think he would like think about setting up lab and like working on stuff, but like he's just so exhausted. And there's a lot that has changed in Realist that he's having to kind of juggle.
I gotcha.
But he just like conks out, and I think he'd let Oberon out of the mark, and he'd actually let Oberon kind of like curl up and chill outside of that and stretch his legs.
Dahlia not needing to sleep and actually being a bit curious about unweaving this labyrinth, I think is actually going to go and observe Eldric's work and
Okay.
maybe help him. It's
Okay. That will be much
eye.
appreciated. And we'll cover that when we pick up next episode. Chat, I'm Sir Pfeffers, the Humble Dungeon Master of the Longshot Table, and this has been fun. I love Realist. I love kind of showing off this weird pillars mega city. It's been really intriguing to kind of explore. Yeah, if you want to get caught up on the 4 weekly streamed episodes, you can head over to the YouTube. It's called Longshot. And if you would like to join community, we're over in the Discord. Let me get some outros going. Kate, would you like to kick us off? I'm doing a raid. Stick around.
Hey y'all, I'm Kate. You can find me at TheCloudyKate on social media, mostly Instagram and TikTok, where I post a lot of my cosplays. I read a lot of books throughout the year, so I talk about that sometimes. And I like to play TTRPGs like this, so keep up with what I'm doing. I play Dahlia, Gloomstalker Ranger, Undead. But smiled today. That's crazy. Whoa. Cool. Pop it off, Omega.
Hello, everybody. My name is Omega Jones, also known as CritBard across all social media channels. My pronouns are he and they. I have been Solomon, our resident grump old man, who's just trying to figure out what this world is and what it will be once the sovereign is taken care of. That's his biggest curiosity, what happens after as well. So learning about the now helps him, I guess, legitimize his own the zealousness in a way. But yeah, you know, we vibing. That's really it. You find me Tuesdays over on Terraform, as always, and some other stuff, but that's me, Andy.
Oh.
Wait, is your face painted orange?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dog, where you been?
You committed.
I
been this way
didn't
the whole
notice until
time.
you pulled the mustache off.
Yeah. Hey everybody, I'm Andy. I've been Pierce Ashwalker, and it was me the whole time.
I just thought your lighting. I just thought your lighting was really weird.
Nah, I dedicate.
I just thought you
dog.
had weird lighting.
No. No, this was a ton of fun. I'm really glad I did it. But yeah, no, Pierce is trying to juggle a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of relationships and interactions that I think he wouldn't have been able to like have nearly as much confidence or like cockiness is another way to look at it going into if it weren't for Sir. And that can be a double-edged sword, and it's kind of I think it might have landed them in some hot water with this Warforged. We don't know what the fuck his deal is, but I'm trying to figure that out.
It's the eyebrows.
But yeah.
It's the eyebrows for me. I can't. It's just the eyebrows now. Wait, no. Oh, God. And that's why you don't put them right on your eyebrows, Chad.
Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see what we can do to finally like knock one of the stool legs out from under the Sovereign and start setting some people free here in Wanoa and get this back to like not horrible. But yeah, I've been Andy. If you want to find more of me, you can go visit my TikTok at ValveMax010. I make little goofs and gags over there about D&D, TTRPG, or other random stuff that pops into my head that day. And I love you, and my face is orange, and I'll pass it back over to you, Fef.
All right. CB, you gone yet? Okay, well, happy Halloween, everybody, belatedly. I hope you all have a phenomenal time. We're going to go kick it with Oddity from Oddity Draws. Did all the phenomenal art you see here. And go show them some love. They're playing some Fortnite. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow for Thistle and Quill.